And if you didn't know, I'm kind of a big deal. I mean, the reason why I say that is because Cody Lefevre, the French-ass name himself, is a subscriber of my channel. What's up, guys? Welcome back to another episode of AM Training. It is week 7 of the GZCL Rippler program, and I got something in my mouth. Giggity. Anyways, it is week 7, and everything, man, it wasn't supposed to be that hard. That's what she said. But with the 3x3 with squats, it was different. It felt like gravity was not 9.8 meters per second. Yeah, I went there. You just got physicsed. Physicsed? That's a word. Anyways, it was difficult. 3x3, I think it was like 420, was a little bit of a grinder for every last rep. Or last rep as in last rep of the set. First 2 felt okay, but for some reason my knees would cave in on the 3rd rep, and not only did my knees cave in, but my back was probably jealous of my knees and wanted to cave in as well, which made it look like I was pretty much taking a shit with a bar on my back, basically. So not the prettiest squats I've ever had, especially since, I mean, I'm knock-kneed and valgus, to begin with. And my knees, I'm not sure if you guys are a frequent most valuable pervert of mine, but if you follow the channel, you know I have knock knees, and you know I have little inserts that I put in my shoes to help kind of combat my crappy ass genetics. But speaking of genetics, check this out. That is a bad picture of me. Yeah, that is about 2007. The reason why I bring up this picture is because I was actually talking to a client of mine, and it was kind of funny because I was a little down from my bad squat, and kind of but he was also, he messed up. He messed up. His bench press, he could have had a PR, but he went a little bit wider. But what are you gonna do? It was a different gym, it was a different bar, so he went with the rings and kind of messed him up. What's funny is that he didn't notice until he kind of recorded himself, and then later on he saw that, hey, my grip is a whole lot wider, and I would say, yeah, at least maybe 1 inch on both sides, which is crazy. So that's a good thing about recording yourself, is not only do you get to talk to yourself in a rice rocket of a car, but you also get to kind of look at your form. And so that's the cool thing. But where was I going with this? I saw this picture because this is, I was actually looking for old training footage because I was trying to just see where I came from. And yeah, I didn't really record too much training, too much lifting, but I do have these old pictures of me. That of course is me at 110 pounds, 2007. So that was about 10 years ago. So that was after 1 year of lifting, believe it or not. That was, I gained a good 10 pounds, or maybe not a year, maybe it was probably half a year or so, but started to get into lifting, and yeah, that was a bad picture. So Again, you just have to notice where you came from and kind of appreciate, be proud but never satisfied kind of thing. Hopefully that is inspirational for you. Inspirational, you get it? Anyways, yeah, so here's another picture. You probably noticed that, yeah, again, I had some small ass, someone's look at me vlog. But yeah, this is the life I chose. I'm talking to myself. But yeah, I got distracted because they're like continuing to look at me as I speak. But yeah, my arms were the size of, you know, my wrists. It was bad. It was probably 11 size arms. But yeah, like I said, you just have to kind of be proud of where you came from, because sometimes when you have a bad day, when gravity doesn't feel like 9.8 meters per second, you just have to kind of appreciate that, you know, you're not gonna have PRs every time. Sometimes not even after a cycle of periodization and training, not cycle of tests. I know what you guys are thinking. So stay tuned for the rest of the video and my commentary and this beautiful face. Alright guys, so that concludes, did I press record? Yes, I did. Alright, so that concludes week 7 of the GZCL Rippler program, and if you didn't know, I'm kind of a big deal. I mean, the reason why I say that is because Cody Lefevre, the French-ass name himself, is a subscriber of my channel, follows me on Instagram, so yeah, I'm patting myself on the back, on the backside. Just because I am kind of really happy, because I mean, I don't know how to explain it. Someone you look up to is kind of following you and kind of saying good job, and we're practically best friends. I mean, so he said that if he's ever in San Diego, he's down to train with me, which will be pretty damn cool. Plus, I know he loves burritos, so if you're watching this, we're definitely going to go crazy with the burritos, because here in San Diego, that's how we roll. Mexican food is one of my favorites. It's my jam. Mexican food is my jam. So, yeah, so let's talk about lifting. I mean, if I remember lifting, because it was actually a couple days ago, kind of a spoiler alert there. I try to do it every time right after, so it's fresh in my mind, but sometimes you don't have time. And so with the trap bar, I believe, yeah, trap bar was good. Low bar was actually low bar tempo squats. Surprisingly, that was good. It hurts like hell. I hate them still, but they're getting better. And that one's actually on the lighter side, but a little bit on the higher reps with 3x6, which for a powerlifter, or at least I like to think of myself as one, because I don't have any competitions set up yet. So I guess. Anyways, I digress. Yeah, for a powerlifter, that's high reps there, man. And so I feel like this is gonna really help me stay tight and continue to be awesome. But I think we'll end it off there. I mean, I don't really have much to say, but other than that, yeah, train hard, train smart. Stay tuned for the next video, because of course we're going cray with 9x1. 9 sets of singles, and it's one of my favorite weeks, just because you're practicing the specificity of powerlifting, of pretty much getting that nice crispy heavy 1 rep, not 1 rep max, but 1 rep. 32s, I believe, and he kind of has a similar deadlift as me, at least when it comes to kind of having a curved back, at least for upper back. So I feel like I'm gonna just write a deadlift only program for him and see how that goes. But he is a California state record holder, so